The content on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Please contact your financial advisor for any financial questions you may have concerning your investments. I wanted to approach tonight's topic with a little bit of restraint because nothing I can say as a consumer, not even an investor, nothing I can say as a citizen of this country is going to change the hearts and minds of the people in this administration or the people that voted for this individual. Now, what we are about to see collectively is a drastic increase in prices for everything that we buy, on top of what we're already paying for. And what is the stated goal of all this? This time, this week, the stated goal is not to stop the flow of fentanyl, but it's to bring back American manufacturing. I have one simple statement to make on that. Let's say everything that this president is attempting to do with these tariffs, as the current stated statement, to bring back manufacturing. Let's say it happens. Who or what do you think are going to be able to do those jobs? I'll tell you right now, I taught for 4 years at the middle school level. I taught engineering and technology. These are your machinists, your future machinists. I'm going to tell you right now, we are just not ready. And not saying that the teachers are are failing these students, not saying that these students are not putting in the effort. I still had a considerable amount of interest when it came to the robotic side of those classes. When it came to building web pages, there was significant interest even at the seventh and eighth grade. Actually, I'll take that back. By the eighth grade, these kids are starting to focus on other things. They're focusing on girls. The sixth graders and the seventh graders, they still had an interest in these things. And even with that, in an inner city school, rural location, but the kids had urban problems, predominantly homogenous when it came to the student body. And what I can tell you with certainty, they're just not ready. Not because of lack of investment, not because of lack of enthusiasm. They just don't want to do it. And you're going to see that in the workforce. Nobody's going to do this job because now they're going to have to compete against some type of automation, and it's just not going to happen. The rationale behind these tariffs just keeps changing. No one knows why we're actually approaching this level of atoms towards the international global market. Now, if you look at it from the stated perspective of economists, it can do nothing, absolutely nothing, to bring those jobs back to this country as far as manufacturing jobs. We are number two manufacturer for the entire planet, only behind China, who has a significant workforce. The question I would ask you, should we bring these jobs back? And currently, even after all of this mess, America still has around a 5% unemployment rate.
If
4.6% unemployment is considered full pool. So we're at 5%. Who are we going to get to do these jobs? Be careful what you ask for, because even if those jobs come back, the only entity that could actually perform these jobs are not going to be done by human hands. This is automation. This is AI. Those jobs are not coming back. This doesn't mean another job, another dollar for any American citizen attempting to go back into manufacturing. We don't have the trained workforce to do it. And what would be the skill set of anybody trying to get these jobs? What would they have to know? You're not going to take a TikTok creator and put them on an assembly line, are you? Of course not. Um, how much can a content creator lift? You know, is he going to be able to pull any heavy equipment, or are you going to have somebody that's going to drive a forklift, or maybe it's a driverless forklift? Listen, technology is a real thing, and if your job is not related to technology, you are in serious trouble. It doesn't matter what your politics are, because I guarantee you a Tesla bot is not going to vote. Won't be voting, won't be needing a lunch break, won't be needing a pee break, won't be needing any PTO time, won't need health care. These are automatons that will be replacing all that manual labor that these jobs are supposed to be bringing back. Even if you had some type of area where a skilled professional would need to be on any of these manufacturing lines, what do you think the ramp up time is going to be for somebody to actually do it? We have not had a significant industrial base in this country for generations. There is just no going back. We just can't do it efficiently enough. And even if we could, what would be the overall price of the products that we make? You'll see things like Stellantis, for example. Can you afford $100,000 Denali? Those costs are baked in to those vehicles because of what we have to pay the current workforce for those GM vehicles. And if you are paying attention, the American public just can't afford it. So, again, what is the actual end game here? We bring back manufacturing. Notice I said bring back manufacturing. It's not necessarily going to translate into bringing back jobs, but you bring back a manufacturing base. Where are the jobs coming from to buy the products? Our credibility around the world is going to be trash. And you think that what's happening with Tesla around the world is going to be any indication of it? I can guarantee you that the first thing that people are going to do is stop buying American goods. This is not going to be an easy time. And I will be taking particular looks and paying particular attention to what our global credibility is going to be going forward. Um, we have a lot to prepare for. Stay with us and let's talk about these things and see what the ways are that we can survive it. We're all in this together, like it or lump it. I will talk to you later.